It's a goddamn shame that people are celebrating this man's death. Like, what's wrong with you niggas and bitches, man? Come on, man. No, I ain't agree to the shit this nigga used to be saying, man. But I don't wish no death on this nigga, man. I did agree to a lot of shit. That's why y'all mad, man. But all the nigga was doing was giving women some advice and trying to help y'all get married. Shit. And he was just putting the facts out here. All he did used to read facts about um, marriage. 80% of divorce is caused by women. You know, he was talking about how you females get a certain age and y'all think y'all entitled to shit, but you already blew it in them years when you was young. All that hoe phase and all that. You should never had no hoe phase. You know, he was like, shit, now y'all get 40 and now y'all want to get married. You got 5 kids and you overweight. You ain't trying to do nothing to help yourself lose weight or nothing. You know, what I mean? Y'all mad about, y'all, now y'all happy he dead, laughing and shit. I hope that nigga come back tomorrow and be like, nigga, no, it was just a scare, just to see how you niggas felt about it. Yeah. And then y'all will still be watching his content. Mad at this nigga what he's saying, but tuning in every night. You know, I ain't agree with that nigga how he was. You know, like I thought he was a homosexual. You know, and I ain't against homosexuals, but he wasn't saying he was one. He was saying speaking on man points and shit. And then when I look back in this nigga history, he on there with man purses and shit, you know, and he acted feminine and shit like that. So I can't listen to no feminine man talk on man point. But when I did see the shit he was saying real shit. He was saying a lot of real shit. Some shit I didn't agree with, like his high value man. That's why I got the video about it. My points was valid of why, But come on, y'all. You niggas on here, man, happy and women calling like, yeah, cause he used to talk brash to women, and I don't like how he was down talking female, black women. He was against the black African American women, and he shouldn't have talked to them like that because a woman fat. He don't know what she went through. She had kids and she fat, and now she can't get a man, and he was laughing at. No, he talked to brash to women and he talked no, cause I ain't never seen no black woman talk nice to no motherfucking body. It's only a few. It's only out of 100% of black women, 10 to 15% of them feminine. So this a whole new world of women he talking to. He ain't had to talk to women back in the day, probably. Some women that made he said his mama that made him feminine. So he's seen a lot of feminism and all that shit. So he spoke against it. You know what I mean? And these ain't the women. These women right now, the ones he talking about, or any of them so-called red pill manosphere niggas talking about. These ain't no fucking women, man. That's why they females mad. They done changed the definition of woman. Like they just call a female not a baby carrier or a person that could carry a baby. Cause y'all ain't want that woman title. Y'all was against it. Y'all was always fighting for equality. Like I want to be like a man and shit like that and do all that. So now y'all mad that they ain't, niggas out here calling it out. Now y'all ain't women now. Y'all ain't want to be the woman role. That was looked down upon. Of being a woman. A woman is looked down upon by females. So y'all don't want. Then y'all get mad because the niggas, calling that shit out. He ain't talking about no righteous women. He talking about you women that's females out here not twerking on tables, leaving y'all babies for with your mamas and shit like that, going to have sex with niggas and leaving your kids at home all the time, running to little motels and hotels, getting hit for free and coming back yelling at your kids and arguing at your kids, always dogging out your kids, or the women that don't care about no health and wearing this weave and all that, don't care how they look, but being entitled. My man, he gotta be at least 6'5". His penis gotta be 8 inches. He gotta make 8 figures and all, and she ain't hitting on shit. He talking about that. Like, what would you gotta step your game up. And a lot of he tell a lot of y'all missed your opportunity. You feel me? He was just saying some real shit. Nah, when I seen him, I judged him off appearance, and I felt like he was on. So I had my, shit against him, like not even against him. I just, went and watch his video. When I used to watch his videos, sometimes it wouldn't interest me. Like he'd be saying something, but he couldn't hit all the points to me. You know, I'd rather watch females hit them points like Kendra Davis or Danica Discussions or that lady from Jamaica. She's so beautiful. Oh man, she be right. I'd rather watch them hit them points. Them Shazara Ali type females, and it's some male points that I kind of watch. Like I would check out who would I check out Dr. BOA sometimes. Every Blue Moon, like I don't you watch him like that. None. I'll just watch a video or two of some of that shit. Some of them niggas be making points like Master Jap. I'll watch some of his and get a good laugh. And it's a few the little Chinese boy, he funny. His name Cheek Slaying something. I had to check him about he used the word nigga in one of his videos. I checked him. He ain't using no more. He ain't said, but he had it like in the background. He was being a little too silly. But he from the Bay Area. Them niggas in the Bay Area, they let them Chinese niggas in California, they let them niggas say everything and anything to them and start Chinese gangs, all type of shit. So he come from a whole different culture from where I'm at, Detroit. Y'all can't say that shit around us. We slap the spit out your mouth. But I'm going off. But yeah, Cheek Slant, he be having funny, good videos. It's one the Poor Man podcast. I think that's his name or something like that. Little brother. He don't look foundational American, but he a melanated brother, and he be having good points. You know how women be trying to be males now. Like nigga, they can do what a nigga do. They don't want to do the woman role, and with men calling that out now, like we want women. We want women. We don't want these freaks or what we had sex with them and have fun with them, but nigga ain't gonna wife them. Y'all just get D anytime y'all want it. Y'all can get on y'all inbox and get some D, and you know the men speaking on that. Women. It was a different women we used to come back. Women look down on cooking and cleaning now, but I remember we used to have to court women when I was back in the day, and any nigga couldn't get no coochie. Like I was, I was a special nigga. You had to be nice, clean, fresh. Had to carry yourself a decent way. You had to be a real dude in your neighborhood. That you had to be about some paper, about to get you. And I'm talking about as a young kid, like I started getting cooch at 14 and stuff like that. So, but a lot of them women I messed with, I had some freaks that had just busted wide open. Them girls that they didn't probably been molested or something. It was always bustos, busted wide opens that have messed with any nigga. But we had messed with them like real, and a lot of niggas couldn't even get with them because the niggas was so lame. But we well, I get with them, but I would court some like talk with them and talk to them before I get them, and they probably only had mess back in the day. They body counts was important. Now body count don't even matter. They even got Kareem Steffens out here as a motivational speaker for these women out here, and that's Superhead. How y'all got Superhead as a motivational speaker for females talking about body count don't matter and all that? That's because she's a porn star and she just a loose woman that's out here messing with any and everything that got thousands of niggas on her body count. So that's why it don't matter. She's still single though. Yeah, but back in the day, women used to have like one or two bodies or something like that when we was growing, or none. and we'd be talking. Like I done talked to females for months before I met. They gave me some, and you had to. You had to show up around every. If you see them every blue moon, you had to show up fresh and stuff. And I had females before I even touched them, man. That was they'd show off they benefits. They'd had you come over their place or something, or even their mama house when we was young, and they'd cook a nigga something. While they mama going to work and they sneak a nigga in, you wouldn't even go get no ass. You would just go over there to kick it. And you might get a kiss or you get some kiss and rub action, you would build up to the ass. You know what I mean? But them women used to, man, make a nigga something to eat back when they was teenagers and shit. That was a part of it before they even give you sex. Now, sex is not cooking for a nigga and making him feel good. They don't even do that. They give you the sex the first day. They won't make I ain't making no nigga no sandwiches, but they'd be sucking you off from the back and letting you put your thing in every hole they got and do everything to them now. But I ain't making no nigga no food. I ain't cleaning up. That nigga don't need you to do that. They doing it. And Kevin Samuels was talking about that stuff, and then they get ran through. They don't cook. They don't clean, but they want the ring and all that. That they do that. And then now they 40 something. Well, I want to settle down and get me a good man or something. You passed them years. You done got rid of that. A lot of times he used to say them women used to already done had good men and all that and threw that away and start thoughting and think they gonna find another good man or something and end up just getting hit a lot or selling for some old bum ass niggas just to feel like they got a man. He was just talking about shit like that. And it was true. It's true. You feel me? Women out here is out of control nowadays. Females, not women. Females, man, is out of control nowadays. They don't care about their body count. They don't care about how many niggas they mess with. They argue and fight with their kids. You know what I mean? A young female worst enemy is her mother nowadays, dog. They don't say nothing loving to them. They always in their face. They be scared. Female, they scared of their daughters because their daughters are up and coming. You know what I mean? They look better than them. They young. They got their youth. They still virgins. You know what I mean? And they be scared. They got their little niggas around their daughters, and they be scared that nigga want their daughter. And most of the time, them niggas do mess with their daughter. And the women don't even be mad at the nigga. They beat the daughter ass and kick the daughter out. I seen that so many times. You know, Kevin Samuels was speaking about them type of modern females. You know, and I'm telling you, they messed their daughter. I done seen it. I done seen it, you know, I done seen it close hand. In my situation, how they mess up their daughter's hair. You know what I mean? Not even had to. Why do women do that? Both of my daughters, two of my daughters had beautiful hair. My oldest daughter and my second oldest daughter both had beautiful long hair, man. I watched both of their mamas just destroy their shit. Like on purpose. Purposely. You know, a lot of women hate their daughters, man. You feel me? And they trying to get mad, always argue, call them out their names, shit. A lot of the a lot of young females, black females, they mamas be their worst enemies, man. And shit, that nigga talk about that shit. And they get mad at us for saying stuff. No, but not trying to clear up the situation. You feel me? So, I ain't gonna make this video too long, but y'all people should be ashamed, man. You niggas, milk titty fed ass niggas, auntie grandma raised ass niggas. Y'all on there, he used to degrade the black women and talk down on the black women, and you judging the black woman about this, nigga. Niggas like you is what got them black women fucked up, so-called black. I'm just talking in layman terms. Them niggas like you with them thoughts like that, scared to check, is why women don't take no black women don't take no accountability for the shit they do. You can't check no black female about nothing. But they can say any and everything. The most I'd have ever been talked about or, make me feel some kind of way was black women my whole life. They just flat out say shit and make you feel insecure or all type of shit. They just be saying shit all the time, black female. But now once men start saying like, hold on, no, y'all was wrong about a lot of that shit. And the only reason you saying this and this because you ran through. You trying to make me feel bad. No, you gotta get yourself. But the last, 40 years I've been seeing, we've been trying to Black Queen Mama and all that, mama. But we've been catering to these female and they've been just dogging her. And now it's a awakening. Niggas like, man, y'all been the ones that tore this motherfucking community down, nigga. And y'all and these old cupcaking ass niggas, man, y'all can't talk to the black women, the black queen and all that. Man, the death rate in kids like with single mothers, the death rate is so high with kids. Rape is high with kids with single mothers because they snatch the fathers out the house and leave them. And they got stats where it's kids who live with their father compared to kids who live with their mother, and everything higher with the mother. Rape, death total, and all that. Kids graduating from school is a lower, but when the father around, it's a higher percentage. They graduate out of high school and shit like that. You know, and nigga like Kevin Samuels was just putting that shit out there, and he did. So what? Y'all can laugh and clap, but guess what? It's millions of more of these niggas now. It's a whole community called the Manosphere. They trying to get rid of it. That's what's going on. It's a war out here. Somebody might put something in that nigga fool, got him up out of here. Because it's a war on the manosphere right now. Because them niggas telling the truth, and the world know that if you keep your foot on these black women neck and just have them get them their freedom, give them the kids, and let them do everything hard and pacify them. That's what keep our community down. Ain't no strong, family system. And he was basically speaking on how to build a strong black family, man. I don't care how he said it. And y'all used to watch it. So y'all ain't peeped. That's all. Basically what he was talking about. Now he had a lot of points I didn't agree to with it, but that was his main talking point. How to teach these women how to value a man, get a valuable man, be more feminine, be natural. He used to say, get rid of that weave and shit. Y'all look crazy with all that makeup on. Get into your natural self. Y'all against all that. He judging us because we. No, man, y'all look ridiculous with that shit on. It's giving you bad skin. It's giving you bad health. And plus, why would you want to put somebody else hair on your head? Like, you know, a foreigner, that's not even your grade of hair. But y'all want to, be so happy this man did because he telling y'all to be natural. Y'all burning your hair out and eat anything. And black women is becoming the lowest of the lookers because when I be at Whole Foods, black women not caring about their appearance. They in there with stretch pants and like you said, their guts hanging out. They don't care. Or where I be places, but when I said it wrong. I don't see that much of that Whole Food. When I be out here in the world, I see that. And then when I go to Whole Food, I start seeing these pale women and other foreigners and shit. They in there with dresses on, they bodies together. They ain't in there, they feminine smiling at you. Hey, how you doing? I see why these niggas be hey coming up with these mixed babies and shit like that. I'm starting to see it now. And that's what he was talking about. Other races of females is more feminine. And they snatching these niggas up by the seconds. I seen white girl. I ain't never seen no white girls that I thought was cold like that. I seen one the other day. She was almost cold. I mean, to y'all would say she was beautiful, but the coldest thing I ever seen was a so-called black sister. And we was dropping them back in the day, second by second, especially in the 70s and 80s. They was just coming like that by the seconds. In the 2000s, where it started just really going crazy, man. 80s and 90s, women were still beautiful. But they came out with all that crack and all that shit, started destroying our female. But we still had the most beautiful women on the earth. But now they done turned their beauty into looking like men, not like transvestites. How how the trans man, they wear all the wigs and the eyelashes and the makeup. That was a tranny thing. Natural women didn't do that. Like a real woman, they didn't do that. A woman that was born a female, they didn't do that. But now they do it, and you gotta ask them. it got to the point now. Before you mess with a chick, you got to damn near ask her is she a man or not. You got to show me a baby picture or shit. You know, and that's what that nigga was talking about. For real, you know. Uh, and our women not feminine no more. They more manly and masculine, and they toxic masculinity. It ain't just the men. It ain't just Kevin Samuels talking about it. Go look at my homegirl Kendra. Go look at them. Go look at Danica. Dope discussions, and I can't think of the Jamaican lady. And there's more pink book lessons, and pink book lessons is good videos for females. Start watching that. The women ain't yelling at y'all like y'all say, but they saying the same points. Go look at Shazara Ali video. She not yelling. She just saying the same points. You know. Well, this is a grand rising. One love to y'all, man. R.I.H. to Kevin Samuels, man. And y'all people knock it off with all that celebrating that a man did. Y'all like some punks. Y'all like some punks that got bullied, and then when the bully get beat up by the new kid that came to the school, he the only one ain't scared of the bully, and show y'all the bully really ain't nothing. Then y'all celebrating, yeah, the bully, y'all still punks, nigga. Just like that. He did, okay, but y'all still smuts. He still won. And he won just to show the shows he won is how y'all acting that he gone. That shows he won. And what he's saying, and his shit gonna live on. His videos still there. And as more and more people waking up, and we ain't against black women, we against you modern females, and y'all can turn it back into melanated, beautiful, feminine women, man. And we can get this ball back rolling like we was when we was great. Nigga ain't have to argue and all that, man. Get kicked off, get throughout the house and child support and all that. Kevin Samuels was speaking against all that, man. And one love to him, one love to everybody, man. Everybody, we all got stuff to work on, man. And we gonna, as long as you pushing forward and trying to, things and start getting better for us. But as long as we stay in that sleep mind state, pacifying these black females and letting them jump on tables, twerking and doing, and we accept all that, we gonna always be where we at now, man. You feel me? But not me. I'm just do my individual thing. Try and give a game to the females I'm raising, try and carry myself righteous and shit. But in this world, shit, I still mess with the smut sometimes and times, And so I'm a part of it too, you know. I ain't no slut, but I'm a slut maker sometimes. Like that one nigga said. Yeah, men can't be sluts. We can be slut makers. Well, one love, fam.